the panelist one is
Okay, sir.
Mr. Muralidhar Raju. He is working as Deputy General Manager at Solar Energy Department. He joined in Singareni College in 1989 and gained vast experience of 34 years in SCCL, especially in machine mining, underground mines, open cast mines, and now in solar energy department. Now he is looking after the renewable energies of Singareni College as in the rank of Deputy General Manager. So he is actively involved in the pump storage project, one of the pump storage project of Singareni College, and he is having very good experience of ground level and at the project planning level also. So now I will request Mr. Muralidhar Raju to give a brief presentation on the pump storage projects across the uh, developed and the underground mines. Sorry, open cast mines, abandoned open cast mines. Yep, Mr.
Good evening,
Raju.
everybody. Good evening, everybody. I am Muralidhar Raju, SV
Mr. Muralidhar Raju.
Sir, can you hear me? Can you hear me, sir?
Okay, your voice is clear.
Okay, I will continue with the presentation.
Yeah, now you can continue.
Okay. See, this pump storage hydroelectric project, it is like not a new concept exactly. It is just a hydro project. Why it has come to prominence now, that I want to tell. Actually, we are nowadays hearing about every day the renewable energy, solar and wind energy and all types of renewable energy. Why? Because we are now day by day we are getting less dependent on the fossil fuels. See, at present today, the percentage of the fossil fuel in our energy consumption is about 53%. So, and non-renewable and renewable energy is about 47%. So, by 2030, so our energy demand will be very huge, about 800 gigawatts or above. So, by 2030, our aim is to generate about 500 gigawatts of renewable energy, and the remaining will be by fossil fuel. So, we'll be going on as days pass on. We'll be less dependent on the fossil fuel. So one main question comes is fossil fuel like sun, particularly non-fossil fuel, solar energy. It is available in the daytime only. So where we have to store the energy, first thing. Second thing is, as chairman has said, so there are some times in the day, where in the morning times or in the evening times, where there will be peak demand. So how to meet the peak demand of the energy demands? So how to store, and when there is a peak demand, how to expend the energy? So for that one, there is a solution for storing and using the energy. So that is why this pump storage hydro project has come into existence. But this is not a new development. It is not something invented now. It is already existing from. It is there already. For example, there is a project in Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, where there are two dams in the Srisalam Dam and the Nagan Dam, which are being used as the pump storage. For the main concept is there will be upper reservoir, there water will be stored, and there will be a lower reservoir where water will be there. So when there is the need for power, the water is generated from the upper reservoir. Water is released from the upper reservoir into the turbines. Then energy is produced. Then when there is any abundant energy available, you will pump the water back into the reservoir, upper reservoir, and store it to use it in the peak times. So this concept, this storage, this type of arrangement is already there in Andhra Pradesh since many years back, some decades back. But what is it relevant now? Means the pump storage basically is about using the energy available in the water, which is stored at a higher point. So we have to have a reservoir which is having it at a higher level. So what happened? The Nagan and Srisalam Dam concept, that is the on-stream concept. That means the river will be flowing, the upper reservoir is on the same river, and the lower reservoir also is on the same river, and they are any number of kilometers apart. But these pump storage are little bit smaller concept, smaller size, where you can use it, you can build it in on-stream or off-stream also. Like you take the water from a lower level to a higher level at some different place, and from there you let it down and generate energy. So why it is relevant now is because when we produce the energy power by using renewable energy sources, so in the morning time you have the sun, and you will be able to produce energy. But in the night time you don't have the sun, so you cannot produce energy. So the concept is, in the morning time when there is sun, you will utilize that energy to pump the water from the lower level to a higher level and store it. And when the requirement is there, you will utilize that water in the higher level and let it down through turbines and generate energy. In this process, there will be slight loss of energy, because whenever you pump the water from the lower reservoir to higher reservoir, you cannot generate the equivalent amount of energy when you generate power from the higher reservoir to lower reservoir. But even then, that is beneficial to us, because you have a method of storing the energy easily. It is actually pump storage is called a water battery. So this way you can store the energy. This is the basic idea of having the pump storage this one units. So now I request Praveen Kumar.
Thank you, Mr. Muralidhar Raj Garu. Thank you, Mr. Muralidhar Raj Garu, for giving insights into the basics of pump storage projects. You have given, you have given very well clear picture how it works, and what is the need of the pump storage project at this juncture, when the renewable energy is from the solar and wind is coming up day by day, and 500 megawatt target by 2030, and all those things, and what is the need of the hour and all those things. Thank you very much for sharing your valuable insights in the presentation. So now I request Sri Praveen Kumar, who is the panelist for this today's topic. So Mr. Praveen Kumar is BTech EEE and E-Masters in IIT Kharagpur, working as Deputy Superintendent Engineer at Singaradi College, and he is having 17 years of experience in the power sector, spanning underground mines and surface mining, thermal and solar generation, and project management. And he has also completed E-Masters in Power Sector Regulations, Economics and Management from Indian Institute of Technology. Sorry, Kanpur, not Kharagpur earlier, what I told, Kanpur. Yeah. Now, his mission is to contribute to driving the renewable energy transformation at SCCL by setting up the managing efficient and sustainable energy solution. Is it audible?
Yes, sir, it is audible, sir.
Yeah. So he is one of the key persons in our renewable energy department, looking after this pump various technologies and REs. So he has made a very clear presentation on how to what is the necessity of RE and what is the necessity of pump storage. And the third one is the very beautiful concept is converting how to convert a abundant coal mine, open cast mine, into a pump storage project. He has done a lot of work on this theme, and now I will request Mr. Praveen Kumar to give his presentation on the today's concept of the program.
Okay, thank you very much, sir, for
So
introducing me.
meanwhile, I will also interact with Mr. Praveen Kumar. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, sir. I am sharing my screen, sir. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, is it visible, sir, screen? Hello, sir.
Yes, 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 yes.
Is my screen visible, sir?
Visible, visible.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Visible, visible.
Okay, sir. First of all, good evening to everyone. Myself, Praveen Kumar. Already, sir has introduced about me. And first of all, I am very much happy to be here. As Sarah said that I'm recently completed the e-masters in IIT Kanpur. So at a part of this, my academics, I done a project on based on the economics of the pumped power products. When we use the abundant mines, how it will be economical, and how can we integrate this solar power with this abundant mines. So based on that subject, I have done a project and submitted to IIT Kanpur. So meanwhile, while going this to doing my project, I have referred a method of research papers and public media and YouTube channels, everything. I have collected a lot of data. So by this platform, I want to share this my ideas and how our company also doing the studies in the mines. So. And I also a big thank you to the Institution of Engineers for organizing this insightful webinar. To all of you, also for thanks for all attendees. And here we are here to talk about something very exciting and crucial of our energy future: the integration of pumped storage with the solar energy in abundant mines. This topic is not only about addressing our current energy challenges, but also about reimagining how we can resource is like abundant mines are suitable for the solutions. So as already our chairman sir and our panelists too sir, the SV Murali sir, DGM sir has said the brief about the pumped storage power plants. So I want to go the subject into a little bit deeper. So as this many of the students from the mining background are joined in, I think joined in this webinar. So I want to this do this webinar in a detailed manner. So in this webinar, we are going to discuss about the what is the pumped storage technology and what is the how we can integrate this
Mr.
solar power.
Praveen.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Tell
Yeah,
me,
this
sir.
is not only for mining. Yeah,
Yes,
it is
sir.
not only for mining. It is for mechanical. It is for renewable energy and
Yes, sir.
mining
Exactly.
all
Yes,
combined,
sir. Yes,
because
sir.
this
Yes, sir. Yes,
specific
sir. Yes, sir.
topic is in the abundant coal mines.
Yes, sir. Yes,
So
sir.
it is relevant for all the three categories.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
please, what I request is please give brief description of this project in all the three processes.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you,
Yeah.
sir. Thank you, sir. So the main objective of this webinar is the provide energy storage abundant mines and integration of solar energy for sustainable energy supply and enhance grid stability with security and renewable energy. So before going to this the PSP technology, so first of all we have to see the Indian power capacity overview. So as of now, the December 31st, 2024, our installed capacity is 462 gigawatt. So in that, at present, solar is 97 gigawatt, and wind is 47 gigawatt. So the main concept, because as the Muralidhar Raju has told that this is not a new technology. This is the old technology established in 1980s only. I mean, and great to say that in Telangana, this Nagarjuna Sagar pumped storage power plant is the first power plant in India. So then why the concept is now it has people are talking about this pumped storage power plant because the integration of the solar and wind energy is becoming more day by day more complicated into the grid. So here I want to show this slide. This is the green one is the wind generation. This is that we can't get the stable generation like the thermal power plant and this bio and this diesel power plants. We will get the the power generation depends upon depends upon the climate conditions. So like the wind will depend upon the wind speed, and the solar will depends upon the solar irradiation. So we will get the solar power only daytime only. So we can if you see this orange color graph, you will get the bell curve. So this is the solar graph. So our the main intention of forcing on the PSPs by government of India and everyone, because India has kept a target of 500 gigawatt by 2030. So by 2030, we are going to reach the solar capacity of 292 gigawatt and wind about 99 gigawatt. So to integrate this upcoming the renewable energies into our Indian grid, to stabilize the grid, we require a lot of storage systems like battery energy storage systems and the pump storage systems. That's why we are more interested on to discuss on this. So as I start told that what is the basics of pumped storage, and before that I want to give a clarification on the definition. So why I want to give the clarification, because somebody is talking about, somebody is telling the PSP, somebody is saying PSHP. So it is clearly mentioned in the Central Electricity Regulatory Commission terms and conditions for tariff determination from renewable energy solutions that it is a PSHP. So we have to call it as a PSHP. Why? Pumped storage hydro project. So it is a legal word. So that's why I have mentioned in the presentation everywhere it is a PSHP. So no matter how, if we call it PSP also it is good. But as per the terms of some CER's regulations, we have to pronounce it as a pumped storage hydro project. So as already sir Murali sir told about the basic of the pumped storage power plant, so I am skipping this one. And the PSHP acts as an energy storage battery. If there is surplus power in the grid, the pumped storage power station switches to the pumping mode, and electric motor drives the pump turbines, which pumps the water from a lower reservoir to a higher storage reservoir. It's nothing but a hydro power plant which stores the energy in the form of the potential energy. So it's nothing but a big battery, nothing but a big battery. But here the thing is, the turbine acts as the works at the both directions. It acts as a pump and it acts as a turbine. So in pumping mode, it will pump the water. In turbine mode, it will generate the electricity. So when coming to the efficiency of the pumped storage power plant, the overall cycle efficiency of the power plant, the pumped storage is about 75 to 80%. Nowadays it is reaching up to 82% also. If you give 1 megawatt hour, we will get the output of 75. Example, if you utilize the 1000 units for pumping the water from the lower reservoir to upper reservoir, we will get a generation of 800 units. We will lose 200 units as a loss, because even though if you lose the 200 units, with the 800 units it is economical. It is becoming economical due to the present solar energy cost. So when coming to the classification, pumped storage are classified into three types. One is on-stream, off-stream, and off-stream closed loop. The on-stream means when this will be utilizing the both reservoirs, existing river bodies. That is on-stream. Off-stream means if you use one river and one low fixed quantity, fixed body, then that will be the off-stream. If you use off-stream closed loop means it is completely isolated from the river. So both reservoirs will be isolated from the river, completely man-made reservoir, completely man-made these bodies. So this is the off-stream. This is my particular mining. When we take the abandoned mines, it comes under the off-stream projects. So according to the journey, the pumped storage project are usually designed with a head range of 30 to 750 meters. So according to the research paper 2018 brief, it is given that a power range of 20 to 2000 megawatt penstock, which acts as a conduit between the reservoirs, as well as manage the water flow to pump generator, are typically designed with a diameter of 5 to 10 meters. As I told earlier that the first pumped storage power plant in India was commissioned in 1980 to 1985. This is the Nagarjuna Sagar project, Nagarjuna Sagar pumped storage power plant, about around 705 megawatt. Since the power generation varies continuously to meet the demand fluctuations and ensure grid stability, voltage frequency stability, the improvement of electricity storage systems as such pumped storage plants will be essential to ensure the grid integration for variable energies. As day by day we are increasing the solar energy installed capacity in India and wind energy. So this type of technologies are more essential for India. Not only India, the world also. So based up, as I discussed, based upon there are three types of classification of the pump storage types, and based upon the operation side, there are three types of the pump storage plants are there. There are mainly fixed speed, variables, and ternary speed. Mostly the old and pump storage power plants which are existing in India are fixed speed type, and the latest technology, whatever the now commissioning are of a variable speed company. The variable speed PSPs comprise of rotor connected with the stator connected power electronic converters that allow the motor and generator to operate at speed different than the grid speed. So in this, we can achieve up to 50% to 100%. We can vary the input power, like nothing but like we can give the input power, varying the frequency by using the converters. And the third one is the ternary pumped storage. This is the latest concept which is in the R&D stage. With that, we can get the more response time. We can short response time, like less than 1 minute. Because if you want to switch over from pumping mode to generating mode, generally it requires 11 minutes to 15 minutes, like that. So if you in this upcoming ternary pump storage type in this type, we get the transition of very fast. We can switch over to the from pumping mode to generation mode, because in this turbine, the pumping turbine is different, and that generation turbine is different, and pumping turbine is different. So one short circuit mechanism will be there. So from fast response will be possible with this technology. So this is in still R&D stage. With the if it is really comes, means it is very much useful to the grid to immediately to stabilize the grid. So main advantage of the grid by PSPs.
Yeah.
PSPs are known as a water battery. Sir.
Mr. Praveen,
Sir.
just can you throw some light on the fixed speed and variable speed this turbines?
Yes, sir. Fixed speeds. Then, example in Nagarjuna Sagar, there are old problems. Fixed speeds. So in that completely the pump, the turbine, whatever the generator runs at the fixed speed, sir, according to the grid speed, grid frequency. There has been no change in the speed, sir. That is synchronous machine, sir. When we come to this variable speed, that is independent from the grid frequency, sir. The generation and pumping the frequency independent from the grid frequency, sir.
Now mostly variable speed turbines are being used now. Am I
Yes,
right?
sir. Yes, sir. That's now upcoming PSPs are coming with this variable speed, sir.
Yeah, Purulia, in West Bengal, and all those things.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Variable speed.
Yes, sir. Because they achieved up to 50% to 100%. They have achieved, sir. That's why this technology is coming up, sir. And also to integrate the solar and wind power, this is the very essential, sir. This variable speed is very much essential, sir.
Yes. Yeah, please continue.
Okay, thank you, sir. This data is taken from the IIT Roorkee report, sir. Recently, the IIT Roorkee has published it in October 2023. If anyone wants to detail study upon the PSP or what are the energy storage systems in India, they have given excellent books, sir. Study on the advanced grid scale energy storage technology. This is available in the public domain. So on that, from that, I have taken some of the points from this, sir. So the main advantages of PSHPs. PSHPs are known as a water battery and green battery. Its life is around 40 to 50 years. In foreign countries, somebody is telling that about 80 years also it can go, because the main whatever the civil structures, they will live, they will survive, give the life for long life. So if with little bit modifications, that will can run up to that 180 years also. This is the main criteria for showing importance on the PSPs. So offers critical backup during the peak hours, and flexible and reliable, no residual environment impacts, high economical value of pumped storage works, and efficiency level up to now that due to this variable speed technology, now the PSPs are reached up to 82% efficiency. So PSPs are designed for 6 hours for operations. Based upon this availability of the low cost power, we can run up to one cycle, that is 6 hours, and 1.5 cycles also we can run up to 9 hours also we can run. Generally, this PSPs will not run round the clock, sir.
Mr. Praveen, can you throw some light on the BSS vis-a-vis this PSP? Just few this one.
Okay, sir. Actually,
why we should go for PSP? Why not for BSS?
Yes, sir.
BSS has got some advantages. and
Yes,
the
sir.
PSP also got some advantages, and
Yes,
at
sir.
the same time, just
Yeah,
one.
yes, yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, sir. Because very good question, sir. Because everyone is now talking about the economics and this BSS and PSP. So and everyone is discussing in the public domain, LinkedIn also they are discussing about the comparison of PSP and the BSS. When you talk about the economics, it is correct, sir, that BSS the cost of the storage cost is coming day by day coming down. Previously, it is around in general when public, as per public domain, 10 rupees per unit the storage cost is coming. So nowadays, with recent tenders, that BSS energy storage cost is coming down to up to now recent tenders, it is about 3.4 is came. That's only storage cost. So when we see the pumped storage power plant, the storage cost is around 5 to 6 rupees. So previously it is less than the BSS, but it is now the PSP's storage cost is more than the BSS as per the latest trends. But as my view, we should not compare this BSS with the PSP, sir. But because both are energy storage systems. But when we talk about the BSS is not will not the give the will not be is stable that will not give life for the continuous up to for 20 years or for 40 years 30 years, because the life of the BSS battery itself around 7 to 8 years. Now the latest technology that is improved up to 12 years also. But even though after 12 years again we have to invest the total capital amount of for purchasing the battery. And one more thing, if in PSPs, there is no need to replace this technology. Once if you install the if you want once you construct the PSP, it will live for it will service for up to around 40 to 50 years. And one more thing is, if you go for the BSS, that is not sustainable, because we are using for lithium for the storage, because that is the now the at present available technology, lithium storage system. So the lithium is coming from the mining, again it is coming from mining, so again that is not a sustainable. So if you go for PSP, if you see PSP, this is the 100% sustainable energy, because we are not doing anything disturbance for this, not disturbing the environment. So this is the my view, sir.
Sir, I want to add, sir, one thing. Sir, I am Muralidhar Raju. Sir, I want to add one thing about the BSS, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Actually, this battery storage system is a chemical process. Basically, what happens is a chemical process, and it also involves the mining of lithium, rare earths, which are very rare and available in only few countries. Third one, it is a polluting thing. It is polluting the environment. So, but they have some advantages, like they are quick to assemble, quick to commission them, assemble and commission them, and they are portable. You can install them, you can construct them at the places where you desire.
Yeah,
This
it is
PSP means
somewhat plug and play type.
yeah, plug and play, flexible, and you can scale it up. Like if you put 100 batteries, you can store so much energy. If you put 200 batteries, you can store. So always there is a flexible thing is there, and within the shortest period you can commission and install it. But the thing is, it is for harming the environment. But you have to see the situation. Where you can use the BSS, where you can use the PSP. So that I want to make a point.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Raju. Mr. Praveen, please continue with your presentation.
Sir, excuse me, sir. Can you? I want 1 minute, sir. Urgent college came, sir. I will join in 1 minute, sir.
Okay.
You can continue.
Yeah. Yeah, Mr. Muralidhar Raju.
Sir, actually, this PSP, I want to share one thing is pump storage hydraulic project. See, why we are going for the abandoned mine is abandoned open cast mines in Singareni, for example. Say after a period of 20 years, 30 years, or 40 years, when the mine is totally decoaled and the voids are there. So now what is happening? Normally, as per the mine closure plan, we have to backfill the material and restore it to the original condition. Now, original means not on the day one, but to the best of the possible. So there are so many conditions, so many restrictions, so many guidelines to what to do, what not to do, and restoring the environment which was there at that mining place. Any open cast, this is there. But Singareni has an advantage in this one because we have a deeper mines. The coal deposits are very deep, 300 meters, 400 meters, and mining also by daylighting, by open cast mining, we have gone to more depths, like 300 or 400 meters. And when we are mining, so much overburden is produced, and we are dumping it on the surface. So this void which is there available, it is favorable to our company. Earlier, we used to think that our coal deposits are very deep, and it is a disadvantage for us. So for coal mining point of view, it may be a disadvantage, but luckily, this depth of the mine, where it is more than 100 meters, it is advantageous to have the pump storage plants. Whereas in Coal India, their coal is available at shallow depth, so less than 100 meters. So actually, the amount of coal which is they remove it, and the amount of the OB which is available is very less. Even if they backfill also, huge voids will be there. But the depth is not sufficient to have the pump storage plant. So normally there is something called the length to height ratio, head ratio, which should be favorable, that is favorable in Singareni colonies. So Singareni colonies is also, that is why is going for the pump storage plant, and we identified two projects, abandoned projects, which can be used for pump storage, and we are working on it, sir.
Yes, yes.
Praveen?
So, one way it is
Blessing for
advantageous for
Singareni.
Singareni because of its depth of the mine.
Yeah.
Where,
Yeah. Earlier, whatever was the disadvantage earlier, it has become a favorable thing for us now.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
sir. Yes.
It is not there for Coal India and Neyveli Lignite.
Yes, sir. NLC, sir.
Yes, sir.
NLC.
Yes, exactly.
So at least the Singareni is having this that advantage of depth of the mine around minimum of 150 meters, which is very favorable condition
Right.
for any pump storage project.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Mr. Praveen, please continue.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. And when we, as previously we discussed about the Indian installed capacity, now I want to throw light on the Telangana's installed capacity. Recently, Telangana government has released the Telangana's policy. So in that they have mentioned that pumped storage power plants they're coming they kept the aim of 417 megawatt in the 29-30 financial year, and by 34-35 they're going to install about 2467. And in the news recently also, the Telangana government has done MOUs up to 5 gigawatt. So this is the Telangana scenario. So when we go to the global scenario, in Europe, China, and US, they are also searching for the pump storage, going advanced in the pump storage. They are going for improving this storage capacity also. So like Bath country in pump storage problem in US, and Porto Santo in Portugal. In Portugal, there is an island. One is they are having 30 megawatt PSP. That is only utilizing the solar power and wind energy for the pumping, and that is their aim to become. They want to the net zero of this for their island. So like that. China also has studying the different projects for solar. And when we coming to the India's targets as per the CEA, as of now 8 projects are commissioned in India, about 4.7 gigawatt are presently in operation. 6 projects of 7,970 megawatt are under the construction, which includes that of AP Pinnapuram also. As per the revised draft of the National Electricity Policy published by the CEA, the country would require 26.7 gigawatt of pumped storage hydro projects and 47.2 gigawatt of BSS to integrate the RE capacity by till 2032. Because as I told earlier, that around 500 gigawatt of RE power is going to be pumped into this Indian grid. So this much energy storage has to be required to stabilize the grid. Okay. This is the present scenario of India.
Praveen, because the time is running short, because main theme of our today's discussion is and abandoned mines.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, please, because the important topic we may be missing due to shortage.
Yes, exactly. Okay, sir.
Please,
okay.
Yeah. Please continue from this one. Yeah.
Okay, sir. Actually, the main theme of this today's webinar is why use abandoned mines in the for PSP. Why we want to use abandoned mines for pumped storage power plants. So in this, the main things are the abandoned mines provide natural reservoirs, because we don't require extra excavation, because already it is extracted mine, so that we can use for the reservoir, the storage for storage capacity, and also the cost saving for excavation and construction, and that is also the environmentally benefit from repurposing the abandoned mines. So we want reclamation purpose also, we can utilize that mine as for this PSPs also. So main integration in this, energy generated from solar power plant will be used for the pumping of water. So I will go directly to the why we have going for this power plants, this PSPs in abandoned mines. So many abandoned mines are deep enough for the pumped storage hydro systems. As I told that the depth is the main criteria for choosing these pumped storage plants in abandoned coal mines. Existing infrastructure lowers the cost of construction, as the mines have the established, the existing mines will have the everything like established amount of roads and water system and buildings, everything will be there. If we utilize that existing water, that mine open pit, open cast mines, whatever they present for the PSPs, we will save a lot of money for that, and also reduce the economical impact compared to the greenfield projects. The greenfield project means if you want to construct a PSP, you want to we want to do excavation, we want to do roads, and we have to do construction roads, everything you have to do. So like that, we can it will decrease the environmental impact also. So if I'm going to the abandoned mines. So if I have done research, I have done study on all over the internet. I've searched what are the projects available based upon the mine projects. So there are many studies conducted on this, how we can use the abandoned coal mines. But when according to my study, I found that in India, in the world, the Kidston mine in Australia, it is the first project utilizing this abandoned mine into this PSHP. So I want to brief about this, how they went converted the gold mine into this PSHP. So this is the Kidston project. Gold mine is the open cast mine with two open cast mines nearby, side by side. So that is the 20 years abandoned, 20 years before it is closed. So Australia has chosen that mine to convert this gold mine into the PSHP. So this will be the better example for our to go into deep study, because already that is came to, that is the construction has started, and now it is going to be generate power in, I think this year end. 90% of the work is completed, tunneling work is completed, then only the power system work is going on now. So it is located in the North Queensland in Australia. So the project is being developed with the Genex Power, has drawn significant attention as a pioneering model for renewable energy infrastructure. The main key features of this Kidston hydro project is the pumped storage capacity is of 250 megawatt, and they are planning to utilize the solar power and the wind power which has generated from the Australian government. So in first phase they are going with 250 megawatt, and they are also planning to go with the wind and solar from the in future. So there's the main the storage capacity about 8 hours, and two turbines they are using for to 125 megawatt. The turbine supplier is Andritz, and the developer is the Genex Power. This is the available in the if you want to know it in complete details, you can see the picture also. The upper reservoir and lower reservoir we can able to see, and the construction also is going on there. This is the world's first project in the first time they're converting this mine into this PSP technology. The main thing is why we are seeing this abandoned coal mine. Means this is the mainly economic and the environmental impact. The project is creating hundreds of jobs during the construction and ongoing operations. It serves as a model for future investment in renewable energy, demonstrating low legacy mining infrastructure can be transferred into a productive resource. By leveraging the existing mine infrastructure, the project reduces construction costs associated with creating newer reserves. So the and also main environmental impact. The project has a significant positive environmental impact, reducing the carbon emissions and utilizing the abundant land for renewable energy generation. Keystone Hybrids immigrates the intermittency of solar power, providing reliable energy storage and reducing the reliance on fossil fuels.
What you mean to say is the available infrastructure can be utilized for this pump storage by converting the abandoned mine into a pump storage project.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All the resources you can utilize effectively, all the roads, buildings, everything
Yes,
you can
sir.
utilize it.
Yes,
All
sir.
the already evacuation lines, everything will be readily available in the abandoned mines that can
Yes,
be
sir.
gainfully utilized for this pump storage
Yes,
without
sir.
any or with a meager cost.
Without any main, yes, sir. Without including main kada. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sir,
The
I
main
would like to
selection
add something,
criteria,
sir.
sir.
I would like to add 2 lines, sir.
Yeah.
See, actually, any mining operation, any underground or open cast mine,
Okay.
at the end of its life, there is something called the mine closure
Correct,
plan. So we invest some money
Mike
to
is-
do that mine
main,
closure activity. So if we can integrate this pump storage thing, pump storage project into the mine closure activity,
Okay.
so and provide some funds in preparation of the
Honest.
TPR and all that. So you can effectively plan it in a better way. Like you see, already if it is abandoned and then you want to start from fresh, you have to do so many preparatory work that you can integrate in the mine closure activity itself and make it ready for the next pump storage project, which we can get it in that mine. That is my suggestion.
Yeah, thank you, Muralidhar Raj garu, for adding that one. As you said, rightly said, it will the cost effectiveness will be more because the mine closure plan that funds can be utilized for this conversion. If I am right,
Yes, sir.
yeah,
Yes, sir. Some of the activities you can include in the mine closure activity, so there will be no duplicity, and some of the funds you can already utilize. Preparatory works will always be done during the mine closure activity itself. So you need not put some more money for preparing the things.
yeah. Thank you. Yeah, please continue, Mr. Praveen.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. And by main the criteria for selecting this converting this abandoned mine to this PSP is we have to see the what is the depth availability and whether the water resource is available nearby or not, that we have to see, and whether we can evacuate the power or not, whether the power infrastructure is available or not. These 3 criteria we have to see, and calculating the storage capacity based on the storage capacity of that pumped storage power plant is depends upon the depth and volume of that open cast mine. So this is the main picture that I want to how the depth will differ the power storage capacity. So this is the example I have given here in the picture that lower reservoir and upper reservoir. This is the existing mine where the lower reservoir is there of 120 meters depth, and the upper reservoir is not available. So this has to be physically constructed for storing the water in the upper reservoir. So head difference is about 120 meters. By based upon this head difference and this volume available, by using this National Renewable Energy Laboratory, this of US formula, energy is equal to efficiency into water density into gravity into head into volume. Based upon this formula, we can calculate this how much we can get the capacity, storage capacity, and how much the PSP we can establish. By this, using this formula, we can estimate this storage capacity of a mine, abandoned mine. And main how this graph shows how this head will reflect on the pump storage capacity. If you see in this graph, main the head is about 60 meters. The the megawatt capacity of the PSP is 76 megawatt. So if the head increases, the capacity, the storage capacity of the PSP will be increasing up to. If you see the 120 meters of 110 meters of the head, the storage capacity is around 140 meters. So by this graph, we will be able to understand that if the how much depth is the available space is there, that will be more reliable, more economical for this storage capacity. As I earlier discussed in Keystone Power Plant, that the main upper reservoir lower difference is head is coming about 250 meters. So that's why there the estimated capacities came around 250 megawatt capacity there.
And Keystone project, both are open gas projects.
Yes, sir. That is both are open cast mines.
Both
The
are
nearby
now-
mines they are taken, sir.
Yeah, you need not construct the upper reservoir there and lower.
Yes, sir.
Either of the reservoir.
No need of constructing upper reservoirs are there.
Naturally formed. Both the mines are naturally formed for upper and lower reservoirs, and that construction cost will be can be reduced. That will be reduced in the
Yes, sir.
particular.
Here in this picture, we can see, sir, both adjacent mines they have used it for converting this abandoned mine into PSP, sir.
Yes, yes, yes.
Just they are constructing tunnels and the power sector infrastructure, sir. Whatever the infrastructure required for power generation, they are constructing, sir. Now at present, the tunneling portion is completed, sir. Now they are installing the power system, sir.
Yeah, but in Indian scenario right now, as of now, there is no such advantageous project in India.
Yes,
So
sir. Yes, sir.
only one reservoir, that is lower reservoir, we may have to use the abandoned mine, and upper reservoir we may have to construct newly.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Please continue.
The economic feasibility analysis mainly focuses on analyzing the commercial viability of a pumped storage power plant system. The PSP accounts more than 99% of large-scale energy capacity worldwide, with a total generation capacity around 127 gigawatt as of 2012. So, as Muralidhar sir has told earlier that we are having the battery storage system also coming in the market. But if you want to store this in a big capacity, definitely PSPs are required. So the main criteria is if we convert a abandoned mine into PSP, and then how we can utilize this solar power to pump the water. So according to my study, I have taken one solar power plant generation, and I have plotted the graph. The blue color one is the solar generation, and this red one is the pumping one graph, and this green one is the PSP generation. So this picture shows that the importance of this PSPs, because that solar power generation starts around morning at 6 a.m. and it ends at the 6 p.m. So then in India, the day by day we are adding the solar power to the grid. So in this peak from morning 9 to afternoon 3, there are a lot of power is available, plenty of power is available in the grid. So with a cheap cost, because in 2010, according to this news, the solar power generation cost is around 10 rupees 10 rupees. Nowadays, that came to up to 2 rupees also. Now power generation cost came down due to the downtrend is module price. The cost of generation of this solar unit is came up to 2 rupees. So that's why the people are looking for this PSPs. If we use this solar power to this pump the water from lower reservoir to upper reservoir using the solar energy, that storage cost also coming about 4 rupees for the PSP. Definitely that will be economical for this our country, because the now in present market that peak power, the demand is around 10 rupees for the peak power.
Yeah, Mr. Praveen, can you please just go to the previous slide? Yeah, can you
Yes, sir.
please explain that curve, bell curve, and what is that red color and green color?
Yes, sir. For studying purpose, we have taken the solar generation of a one solar plant, one generation plant, sir. So this is the without the sun clouds day, I have taken the generation of one good day generation I have taken, and I plotted the graph. So from morning 6 to evening 6 p.m., this is the bell curve, the solar generated unit, sir. We will not get the consistent power, continuous power, so like the thermal or wind, this one biodiesel. We will not get the power continuous. The megawatt capacity will not be stable, sir. That megawatt generation of that solar plant depends upon purely on the solar irradiation, sir. The irradiation it varies to hour, sir. Based upon the solar irradiation only, the solar generation will take up, sir. If any clouds obstructs to the sunlight, immediately the generation will stop, sir.
So the bell curve represents the solar generation, and the red color represents the pumping mode of the PSP. Am I right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Because that in the present scenario, we are having a lot of solar power to the grid. So if you install the large amount in PSPs in India, in this in daytime, we can store that cheap power in the pump storage power plant, like by pumping this lower reservoir water into the upper reservoir, and we can generate the power whenever we require, sir.
Yeah, what will be the solar power cost as of now? What is the range? Around 2 rupees to 2 rupees 30 paise or 40 paise, if I am correct. And
Yes,
what
yes,
is
sir. Yes, sir.
yeah, what will be the storage cost? Then.
Yes, sir. As you
With
said,
the- with the
exactly correct,
PSP.
sir. Previously, from 10 to now, the solar power per unit cost is came down to 2.4 rupees, sir. So the storage cost of this PSP ranges from 5 to 6 rupees, sir.
5 to 6 rupees.
Yes, sir. If
So-
now the government also taking the initiation to minimize this cost also, sir.
Yeah.
They are encouraging with the giving the subsidies also, sir.
So this green color represents the PSP generation.
Yeah, pump the generation time, sir.
That is taking 80% or 78% of efficiency into consideration.
Yes, sir. 20%
that
we will
green-
we'll lose the units, sir. 20%.
So the green color represents the generation mode, if I am correct.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please continue.
The main the benefits of PSPs is reduced greenhouse emissions by utilizing the renewable energy, inhabiting the abundant mine sites for a productive purpose, long-term environmental impact, creating stable energy infrastructure, and reducing reliance on fossil fuels. The main motto of our country is to decrease the dependence upon the fossil fuels. So due to this day by day increasing, adding the capacity of solar energy, nowadays the thermal power plants are facing the backdowns and they are reducing the capacity from 90% to they are now present daytime they are running the power plants to at 50% efficiency, sir. So technical minimum load. So now the government of India has telling to further decrease the load to 40% to integrate the more and more solar power into the grid, sir. So, and the main thing, the regulatory and policy support. So, the government of India has recently came with the Minister of Power guidelines that for the for development of the pumped solar power plants across the country in 2023 April, sir. So, these guidelines are encouraging this PSPs. So, the main and the Ministry of Coal also encouraging this PSP technology. The Ministry of Coal is initiated pumped solar products in decoaled mines to diversify energy sources. This aims to utilize the solar energy for hydroelectricity, promoting sustainable development in coal sector. Decoaled mines offer viable for PSPs due to availability of lower reservoir, waterhead, and land. Coal India and NLC and CCL are conducting feasibility studies for pumped storage projects. This Ministry of
To
Coal
add
also,
this one, Mr. Praveen,
yes,
to
sir.
add this one, now they are going for a single window system.
Yes,
This is
sir.
because this pump storage projects being looked after by Minister of Power.
Yes,
So
sir.
CA Chairman Mr. Ghanshyam Prasad Mr. recently told that in a conference that they are now going for a single window clearance system for all these regulatory and clearances what are they required for the development of the PSP.
Yes, sir.
So now because government is giving a boost to the pump storage projects
Yes, sir.
because the gestation period of any project is minimum 5 to 6 years. So they want to cut down the period to the minimum possible time.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please continue.
Yes, sir. Exactly, sir. What I was told is exactly correct, sir. That CA also, the the Central Electricity Authority also encouraging this PSP technology, sir. They are on fast track. They are moving the files, sir. They are clearing this. They are giving this clearances also in fast track, sir. And one more thing in the Ministry of Coal recent in the mine planning guidelines also they have mentioned this pumped storage power plant, sir. So in this at the 2.4 class, use of land for reprocessing land, including the solar power plant and the pumped storage projects, gasification, renewable energy, water, etc. subjects. So recently, this in the mine planning guidelines also they are introducing this pumped storage projects in the coal mines guidelines, sir. The main the challenges in this to convert this abundant mine into this pumped storage power plant is the main the geotechnical stability and water management and technical design. So it requires a lot of study in this stability analysis, sir. So in China also there are in 50 mines they are doing stability analysis for these abundant mines, sir. And the water management. The water management is that the nearby water source is required to fill the lower reservoir for initial period, and also the pH value of that should be in limits, sir. To because if the mine water is more corrosive means that will damage the turbines and mechanical equipment, sir. So that also has to be criteria main. So
And then yeah, Mr. Praveen, please continue.
okay, sir. The main takeaways of this webinar is the solar PSP offers a reliable, sustainable energy solution. This is the main motto of this webinar. And use abundant mines reduces the costs and environment impact. If you use this abundant coal mines, there will be definitely the cost of the storage also will come down, because if you construct a PSP in a greenfield project, that requires most storage cost. If you use the abundant mine for this this pumped storage power plant, definitely the cost will request low cost. We will get the definitely low storage cost, and the potential of large scale development is in India, and we are able to add the storage capacity to the grid also. So these are the references we have which are taken for this webinar, sir. In conclusion, integrating solar energy with pumped storage hydro projects, especially in abandoned mines, offers an innovative, sustainable solution and energy storage challenges, sir. Thank you very much, sir, one and all, for this participating in the webinar, sir. Now it is open for question answers, sir.
Sir, Janakram hai, sir. Janakram hai, sir. Hello? Sir, Janakram, sir.
Yeah, Mr. Srikanth.
Yes, sir, sir. Sir, there are some few questions on the question
Yeah,
and answers tab.
Mr. Srikanth, you can take up the question answer session.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so Praveen, sir,
Sir.
here we have a question from audience.
Okay, sir.
First question is, but coal mines are generally in deep from the ground. How the potential energy will work here?
Sir, I will answer this. Hello.
Okay, sir. Okay, carry on, sir.
See, the principle is actually one, we start from the surface in the open cast mine. We remove the OB, then go deeper, and whatever mineral is there, we extract it. Finally, there will be a huge pit. So what we do, what we want to use is, we are avoiding another reservoir by utilizing the pit which is available there. So for that, what we do, we construct a dam on the a reservoir on the surface,
Okay.
and pump water from nearby source into the pit.
Hmm.
So there now our system will come, like whatever water is available in the pit, that we will, during the sunny days or whenever the wind energy or any renewable energy is there, using that, we run the turbine in one direction,
Okay.
where it acts like a pump. So the water from the bottom of the pit is elevated by the pump to the surface reservoir, and it is stored there. So
Okay.
now what happened? The water whichever is pumped is in the higher level. That is, it acquired some potential energy.
Okay.
So when you release it,
Hmm.
the water, that potential energy will be converted into a kinetic energy by running
Yes,
the
sir.
turbine.
Yes, sir.
That is the principle, basic principle in this one.
Okay.
And one more question is there I've seen. Somebody was asking about the environment impact on the surface by constructing the reservoir.
Yes, sir.
Actually, we are in fact doing good to the environment in mining point of view. See, always a mine is always a detrimental to the environment. So what we are doing, already some damage must have been done to the environment. So on surface of the mine, we are considering a reservoir, huge reservoir, which can store some water. So
Okay.
that way we are adding some water and this one to the surface of the water. We are actually putting some water into the topsoil of the earth. So around the reservoir, you may grow the greenery, whatever you want to do it. So in one way, we are actually aiding the environment. That is my point.
Okay.
Okay, sir, you can continue, Srikanth.
Okay. There is another question. What is the cost per megawatt in construction of PSHP project? Government of India is giving any subsidy in the project cost? Praveen sir or Murali sir, can you give the answer?
Praveen, you may share the data if it is available. Cost per
Yes,
megawatt.
What is
Just
the cost
tentative.
per megawatt in construction of
Because
PSHP
already,
project?
sir, whatever PSHP on the abandoned mines, it is if we Singareni constructs the project, it will be the first in India. So there is as an is there is no valid field data to tell this is the cost. But in a thumb rule, in some estimate, we have got some idea. If Praveen, you may share if it is there.
sir.
Cost per megawatts.
That according to that IIT Roorkee report, sir, we are having the data available. We can around 7.72 rupees per unit, sir. The levelized cost of generation cost. So as I told that somebody is asking about that whether the government of India is giving any subsidy or not. They are not directly giving. They are not directly giving the subsidy to the capital amount, but they are giving the subsidies to for the infrastructure. What are the roads and what are the required for this PSP? For that, they are giving subsidies, sir. Like as before this existing hydropower plants, how they are given, like that they are giving this subsidies to this pumped storage power plants.
Okay, okay. Sir, environmental risk comparison between PSP and BESS. Environmental
Yes.
risk.
Yes, a very good question, sir. Because when we see the environmental, definitely the PSP is a more eco-friendly, sir. Because as the BSS requires the lithium, sir, and the chemical reaction will be there in the when storing this energy.
One participant is asking, can you show any animation film on PSHP? Do you have any animation?
Yeah, definitely, sir. I will just I will share my screen, sir.
It is better to show that so that they can understand very easily.
Is
Can
my
you
screen visible,
explain
sir?
orally? Can you explain orally?
Yeah, is my screen visible, sir?
Yes, continue.
Yeah, there's the right side. You can see this. This will be called as upper reservoir. So on the left side, you can see the lower reservoir. So if we consider an abandoned mine and open cast mine, if we take an open cast mine, already we will extract the coal from this open cast mine. That empty space will be left. So in that the inner space, we can store the water by using some that what is the lining works. We can store the water. But that water we can pump to the upper reservoir. That we have to build artificially. So in daytime, by using the solar power, we can pump this low reservoir water into the upper reservoir, and this night time we can generate the power from upper reservoir to the low reservoir. In this the PSP technology, you can see the brown color, the orange color turbine is there. That will works as the pumping mode. That will pump the water, and generation mode that will generate this. That will generate the power, sir.
Okay, sir. So
Is it okay,
upper
sir?
reservoir just to act as a battery, natural battery.
Yes, sir. Upper reservoir nothing but is the white battery, sir.
Okay, natural battery.
Yes, sir.
Another question. Any real site in India under detailed study?
Yes, sir. As Janakram sir has clearly told that now India is now they are still in study stage, sir. Now a lot of minds are going and study as per the public domain data. Nearly 24 minds they are studying by Coal India, sir. In Singareni
Okay.
also they are studying, sir. In Naivalli, Nigled also they are studying, sir.
Okay, sir.
They still we are in study stage.
Okay. In anywhere it is in the study state only.
Yes, sir. Study stage.
The pricing of power is
actually-
main issue. Is there any policy is available now about price, power price?
Yeah, power price, yes, sir. Yes, sir. The policy it is there, sir. As per this, actually there are two types of tariffs, sir. That the Section 62 tariff and Section 63 tariff. when we take the PSP, there are both tariffs are applicable. Competitive bidding tariff is available, and this electricity regulatory commission derived tariff also applicable. So for existing, the both are available. Competitive bidding tariff is available, and the Section 62 tariff is available. In Section 62, according to Section 62 of Electricity Act 2003, if you construct a PSP, and if you submit the whole data to this Electricity Regulator Commission, the Honorable Electricity Regulator Commission will decide the per unit storage cost, how much cost we are incurred, everything. They will do detailed study. They will verify the cost of the pumped storage power plant, and they will decide the storage cost, sir. It is there. The policy is there. Already existing policy is there. Any questions, sir, further? Srikanth, sir.
Okay, sir. I think wait, just one question is left. I think it is visible for you also.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Mr. Praveen.
Sir, thank you very much, sir.
There is an interesting question here. How to change from motor to generator mode and vice versa?
Yes, a very good question, sir, and interesting also.
Yes, sir.
To change this from the pumping mode to generating mode, with that has to become standstill, sir. Then only we can change the mode, sir. So if you want to generate the power, first of all we have to stop the pumping mode, and we have to wait for this for the turbine stability, and after that again we can generate the power in reverse direction, sir. So it takes time. That is called as the transition time, sir, or response time. Now for that fixed speed, it around 10 to 15 minutes. The fixed speed, the transition time is there, sir.
Okay, sir. Okay.
In this regard, I want to tell one thing, sir. Whenever you change the pump to generator mode and generator to pump mode, see, there is a lot of research is going on, because as we are all aware, suddenly if you stop the pump or turbine or anything, there will be water hammer effect. Because of this, everything will blow out. So,
Yes, sir.
that is where it is happening. That is why you have to bring the pump to the standstill, pumping mode, then you have to use the generator mode, or vice versa. You cannot abruptly do it, because once you do it, there will be water hammer effect, and n times the power will be generated, and it will blow out the entire system. So that is the thing. What you earlier you was telling, Praveen, the research is going on. New systems are being developed, sir, to reduce the water hammer effect.
Okay, sir. Okay. Is there any questions from audience?
Sir, kindly go through that question answer, that icon, and as per the choice of the presenter, kindly choose the questions and please answer. Any more
I think
questions?
Thank
all
you
the
very much,
questions
Mr.
are
Praveen
answered.
and Mr. Muralidhar Raju, for sharing your thoughts and on this particular subject, which is very much useful for nowadays.
Thank you, sir.
I thank you, the organizers, Institute of Engineers, Kothagudem Local Center, to be here with you as a moderator.
Thank you, sir. Okay, sir.
If there is no further questions, requesting Srikanth Garu to cast vote of thanks.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay, with the permission of chairman, I am giving vote of thanks. On behalf of Kothagudem Local Center, I would like to thank Institute of Engineers India headquarters, and especially Director and Assistant Director of Mechanical Division of IEI India for giving this webinar permissions. I would like I would also thank GS Janakirama sir, GM R&D SSCL, and GM E&M SSCL, and today's program moderator. I'd also thank panelist 1 Sri K. Praveen Kumar, Deputy Superintendent Engineering E&M, and panelist 2 Sri Muralidhar Raju, Deputy General Manager E&M SSCL, Telangana. And I thank IEI Telangana State Center Chairman and Honorary Secretary and other office bearers. And I also thank Chairman Sri Ram Mohan sir, Kottagudem Local Center and other office bearers. And finally, I thank all the participants to make this event very grand, successful, and your interaction. Thank you, one and all. Sir,
This
Praveen,
program
sir,
will,
sir,
this
Praveen, sir,
program
can
will
you play the
Janagaram?
Janagaram?
Okay, play.
Okay, sir, I'm playing.
Uh,
Jaya hai, Baba.
पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, thank you.
Dear participants, that e-certification link is open till tomorrow evening, tomorrow midnight. Those who want to obtain the e-certificates for their continuous professional development purpose, please click on the e-certification link and deposit the amount. The certificate will be forwarded by email by third or fourth. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.